Yep.
Well, the jump on tricks might tell you different. Hold and
Salesman
score,
saying
but
we
they'll
get
find a way.
appreciated.
They'll find a way. They always do.
They always do. As you, well put. Well put. And the queen is tapped in the spawn.
Oh.
Timeless, I
Speaking of which, chat,
I think it's clear they've been sort of showing
it's
their
so cold here right now.
So far
Like
in the series,
the change in temperature happened so fast.
Gives them the biggest edge.
It went from like
you know,
60.
And the mirror, to be fair, in the maps that have been played full mirror.
Actually, it's not even that bad now. We're from like 60 to 40. Now it's up to 50.
The 3 maps of full
It's
mirror
raining,
the 3 maps of Primus
and my windows and my walls are like creaking a little.
The idea for Timeless, if there's another comp that can work, or at least be 50-50, then go for that.
Sound like
That
fucking
might be your
glow
style. I think
sticks
Overwatch
snapping.
2 is actually in such a healthy place right now that, I mean, how many times in Overwatch 1 would we
Flats
have ever
tax is
seen
10 gifties.
something
Yep,
like this,
everybody
where
has
it's
to pay their
genuinely not clear what
flats
the strong
tax.
is. It's up to the
Yep.
player's preference, not a mirror match here.
Love it. Love to see the variety.
Oh yeah, it's raining.
And
it's
like
raining
you
right
said,
now for
I
me.
think everybody kind of loves Genji. It's one of the highest play rates across Overwatch. So
Oh yeah, such a fun hero for EPS.
everybody loves
Come
to
on.
see it.
Genji Overwatch.
You can't tell
nerf
me if you
Genji.
go into a game
Too much Genji play
where
already.
you can play Genji, you're not going to pick it. Come on now.
It's irresistible. When he's strong, man, you just go. When you go crazy, you really hit a peak that no one can match. And what a perfect hero to touch the point here.
What are you doing right now? What does it look like I'm doing?
Climb out and look at him.
I'm
He's
farming 10 gifted subbies. Yo, Z Salesman, thank you for the 10 gifties. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get sub.
Time on the point here, but
Thank you.
Hawk again.
Paying the
first
flat tax.
casualty. My
Paying the
word,
tax.
this queen just can't stick around for too long. Not against Colosseo when he can kind of cycle his defensive tools. Can Sugarfree find a kill?
Also, both teams are
Almost
just standing there
getting
doing nothing.
Ultraviolet, but close. But
Just
not
waiting
close
for
enough.
something to happen.
Yeah, just not quite enough. As you said, it's so tough for Hawk in this matchup, right? The shout really enables the rest of his team to get in and make a play. But if they don't find that kill, he can't really stand up to heroes like Mei, Sojourn, you know, Queen lacking any form of damage mitigation, fully relies on the lifesteal. And so if she's not getting those big axes, it's not looking good for her.
Yeah, and you can play so far back too, right? If you're Ultraviolet, Sam, Hydron, you're not
Yeah,
like
I gotta go
super
back
far
and
in
see
the
what they
front
played
line.
that
So
first
those
map.
multi-axe hits,
But,
the multi-carnage swings,
looks like Ram's pretty
not
good.
guaranteed for
No
Hawk.
surprise.
A lot of big ultimates
Queen's
coming
pretty
up
good, no
though. I mean,
surprise.
Rush is the first one
I think I
online.
gotta make my
It's
tier
gonna
list
be
in the next
timeless,
day or
maybe
two.
using this one out the gate to gain some space.
Yeah, we'll see if it's enough though, because you know chasing into that blizzard can be pretty scary. Kaluj as well.
Sam making a move. Here is the rush. Nice little headshot there onto Sam. Does send him reeling just a little bit. Got to clear off the point though. Sugarfree almost just solo capping. It's up to Sam to really deal with him. Oh, the dash, the deflect. Oh, the vortex brings him back down, but somehow Sugarfree gets out alive. Clams up onto the ledge, full HP again. But now the blizzard and the point is exactly where Primus Tornado want to fight.
Oh,
the
first blood going against
Jesus.
Sugarfree rips the plane. The sound barrier.
I don't know what
He's just
state
trying to
you're
get
in.
through it. Ultraviolet slips away over the top
I
of the
live in
dome.
Massachusetts, so I'm
pops
a
the
little bit
lab
lucky
down,
there.
and even gets
Like,
a kill for
our
it as well.
laws are
Seeker
like
dead, and OT for Primus
insanely
here
renter
as they,
friendly.
cap up.
Like,
This
if
is
there's
gonna be
anything
a
that's
90
causing
or
problems, like you have the right to like
116 for
withhold
them.
rent.
Yeah, this first point on the map so choked out, such
And
a
I can't do
dominant place
shit,
for
but
Mei, for
not every
Overwatch,
state's
you know,
kinda
just
like
hard to
that.
dodge them. And so players like Seeker
I hope
aren't
you get
able
it
to
fixed
really
soon.
get
That's
a wide angle. You know, Sugarfree has a lot of
water in your
options to work
house is
with,
not
high ground
good.
and low ground,
It's
but
not good.
Sojourn on that point,
I mean, you know
little
that,
bit more
but
tough to get around and poke the Batiste. Maybe this is an opportunity here.
sometimes you gotta
bit
be a
more
little
open,
aggressive, you know?
for Seeker to get some more.
That's what I was
action
telling
in the
Somnus the
series,
other day with
especially
Somnus'
the Overclock
apartment.
Online.
Big open spaces here though.
Yeah, I would definitely write them a letter and be
Few
like,
little columns to hide around.
just like, because you want everything in writing, whether it's an email, letter, whatever it is, it's like dated, photos, like I have let you know multiple times, you know, this thing hasn't been fixed, this is a hazard, I'm withholding rent.
Not clear who's coming out on
Blah,
top
blah, blah, blah.
just yet. Seeker's overclock does dissipate, and he is going to stuck on the sidelines. Use the dash, a bit more of a short range one, and Sam's
Having
just
everything
chunking
written
away,
down and
trying to get
documented is
Seeker
like
in the body just to
super
make sure he
important.
pays him some respect.
hit.
Nice little double hit there on the.
Sometimes you gotta stand up and fight a little bit.
No need for a
I know a lot of people don't like confrontation. And that was what I was talking to Somnus about.
Keeping Kaluj alive, so
A little
no
bit.
value on the
It's
ultimate.
like
Normally when beats down,
having
it's
confrontation
really
with her
time for
landlord or
Queen to
whatever,
rip it, but
the new place
no
she's
value.
got.
Hydra
Holy
instant
shit, he got
pop
deleted.
Onto Vega with the M Matrix. This map's looking pretty
like-
rough now for Timeless. The Queen comp, I feel like Primus may have just
Someone's
found
gotta
the
do it, you
answer
know?
in terms of their play style, adapting well and not really giving up anything for free into this Queen. Hawk is struggling.
I mean, in a comp that wants to run more of a death ball, use that shout. I mean, remember we're in the league when we had that perma queen meta. It was all about just grouping together, shouting forwards, and just dominating the other team. Primus Tornado, they're playing super split.
Timeless starts playing a little bit better here after that.
Much effectiveness
they
with her
Kiri too.
And now it is last fight.
Actually, no, they were on Kiri. Sorry.
This is all Primus's Tornadoes to lose. I mean, they've got this. Oh, are you kidding me?
He's too low. He can't get to the ground.
The Suzu landed, I think. The little sound. I heard the little sound, and unfortunately, RuPaul ends up going down. The only real big ultimate there to try and make this one work.
That's tough. What's up, Uno?
Well, that is map point. 2-0, and this is Primus Tornado. This is a breeze for them.
Yeah, they're kind of running away with it. I thought maybe the Queen
Suzu needs buff.
could work with a little bit more
gravity AoE buff.
So far, that hasn't been the case here on Flashpoint. It's been all.
What are we watching?
Finding the adaptations, finding the play.
Yeah, I turned on my Twitch earlier, and I just saw that Overwatch was streaming the Flash Ops finals. This is basically an Overwatch League match. And so I was like, fuck it, why am I watching this off stream? I was just turn my stream on for a little bit and say hi.
It does.
What are things to Prime Fluffy thing with a tier 3 for 12 months?
Gotta be careful that
what's going on today?
Comes out. Is that
Today was supposed to be a chill, like, kind of day off.
There's a beat available from OG, and they don't even need to use it yet.
I figured I was already doing this, and might as well just turn my stream on for it.
And Hydron just takes the high ground for free. Overclock rips, looking for Seeker, who's just dancing his way across the map. Blade spin pulled, nice little boop, and there's the beat. A double body shot into a headshot from Hydron, double shot at the Vega, support removed, and Primus Tornado, despite Seeker's best efforts on the Sojourn,
Timeless is kind of turning this around now.
With this map. Oh, little bag as well. Love to see it.
Little bag?
Let him know. I mean,
Timeless playing a little bit better after the Ram swap.
Pressure, right?
It looks like.
Are
they gonna swap back too? Yeah, they're just gonna mirror.
Just take the mirror.
I haven't seen too much of today, but it looks like very much May Sojourn, which I expected, Ramacha, which I expected. Ram Lucio. I mean, Lucio Bap.
This is map point.
Looking like it's pretty strong.
Really spiral out of control if you lose this map here, especially.
So is this basically Diet League?
Like
Diet Overwatch League? Well, considering Overwatch League doesn't exist anymore, I guess.
Doesn't really need to be the one to touch. But this
Overwatch is trying to do more tournaments, which is good.
Himself an annihilation here, so good AoE capabilities on the point.
Still very concerned for the future of esports of this game. It's been Ram Rush this whole time.
Another combo.
Whole team getting in on that one.
Instantly
NA has always liked rush comps more than dive comps, because I still think that like Winston, Tracer, Sombra would probably be insane. Because like we were already seeing that get played at World Cup. And that was before Tracer, Sombra, and Winston all rep buffs.
I don't think Primus even need to get their ultimates at this
also got to think like how much practice they had. This might just be the best comp they can run.
Say hi. Have a good day, chat people.
Running away with that one.
8 months.
Hydron said that the kings of NA, and I think it's doable.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many high grounds.
Who willingly picked Dorado?
Like after you cap first, like,
Maximum thinks it's 15
what do you really want to play on that map? Probably dive. You want to get those high ground.
I'd love to see these players match up on a dive comp. Just for fun. I mean, just for the sake of like a huge mix-up and an opportunity for different players to pop off in the series.
Wow. Wait. Okay.
What do you think?
You know what? I'm down. I'm with it. I'm seeing Widow.
I like this comp.
Yeah,
I
really like
what is this?
Widow on Dorado. This is a tale as old as time.
Oh, yes.
I mean, no matter what heroes are meta, Widow on Dorado is just absurd. That high ground position on the end of first point for the defenders is broken. Like there's no, you just have to play Widow.
Hanzo's
at this level, you just have to play Widow.
Some comps.
I will
Holy
say,
shit.
you know, RuPaul with the Florida Mayhem in the Overwatch League, they brought to bear this Bat Brig style, dropping the Ana in favor of Batiste with a Devo when they played it on Florida Mayhem. And I really like that style, to be honest, on Dorado. I think it offered much more staying power than the Ana. A little bit more flexibility, being able to jump up to the high ground on attack.
Worse.
There's going to be a Sigma look, but it's still the Bat Break, which I quite like.
You are a pretty cool dude. Keep grinding, my man.
I think Tornado looks really good.
Seeker Hydron, Widow versus Widow, I am here for it. I will say the default Widow crosshair is it's crazy.
Don't use this crosshair, kids.
Single green dot.
Single green
Players
dot. Oh.
rise up. Oh, Hydron taking down Sugar Free though. That is a kill to start it off. Oh, Hydron. Okay. All in favor of only watching Widows?
Yeah, but that's basically this map. This is a Widow 1v1 with supporting cast of characters, occasionally tanking a shot.
Oh, nice presence of mind there by Hydra.
Yeah, same over to the Genji.
Dude, those little tricks of like knowing each spawn and predicting where they're gonna come out.
Bit greedy.
That's the true Widowmaker 1v1.
Ooh. Big headshots.
Big headshots on
Hydron is hot right now on the Widowmaker.
Force Sugar Free to recall as well.
What?
Seeker hitting a couple of little body shots. Hawk super low is anti. The Seeker tries to find yet another angle. Grapple up. Oh, only the D.Va.
Side characters is the main show of the Widow 1v1. Yeah, not wrong.
Hydron again.
Dude, he's
just
over.
Nasty on the Widow. Ooh. Okay,
you can't escape. And that Widow,
someone clip this and send it to the people on Twitter who go, DPS is cosmetic.
Yeah,
they don't have any say over the game.
Right? Whether it's a kill on the Hydron or just some kind of opening pick.
Oh my, it was.
Took it though. Took the chance.
I like it. I like taking the chances with it.
Holding onto this walls on defense.
Can do this versus China. Oh, come on.
You're winning the duels on defense.
Oh, come on.
You can save it. So the
arena was cold.
Oh my God.
And asleep.
Oh my Hydron.
Oh, holy shit. He's rolling.
Primus Tornado.
Ultra
I bet the
violent.
chat is screaming. Why is Widow still able to one-shot? Chips a moment.
These guys are popping off. Seeker taking some L's here on the offense. It's a tough spot, right? The defender Widow has strong positions, a lot of options.
And he has his own personal
shield from Brig.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. I mean, when your Widow's popping like this, man, I'd be pocketing them too. I mean, come on. Look at this. Immediate counter wall from defense.
Walls.
And now it's like, this was your moment to have an advantage, and now it's just another 50-50. Yeah. The defense looks unbreakable right now.
I love counter sights. I don't think there's a point not to just use counter sights.
Oh,
nice headshot.
Oh my, almost lost mech there.
Jake, there's a minute to go, by the way, mate. Just FYI.
Oh,
Nano Blade for Sam. That should just about do the rest of your team in. Well,
is this really going to be the end?
This is Widowmaker. It's a very scary.
You know, this game looked a lot closer before I turned it on the stream. And I was like, oh, we're going to get to watch a full series, and it's going to be like 2 games.
Next blade up. He's too happy.
Too eager.
Quick triple with the Nano Blade.
Holy shit, dude.
There. And so there's a rally right now.
Wait, is it first to 4 or first to 3?
Not really a usable ultimate
we know?
in this comp. You basically just use it to remech when you get broken. Shooting your bomb in is inadvisable against players at this level.
Yes.
4? Okay, all right. We at least got one more.
Where to hide.
Oh, it does say it at the top.
Really
All
nice,
right, my bad, chat. My bad.
Just seeing if Seeker goes for anything crazy. Here's the rally, though, Jake, on the high ground.
Okay, you guys can all read.
All the way back. Kluge should be able to get out of there. Not too much of an issue.
Fucking
Sugar Free trying to match Sam. Self-destruct.
I wish I could read too, okay? You know what?
But Hydron evens that one out with a headshot to RuPaul. Sugar Free with a post box. That payload is eventually moving, Jake. Overtime is in session in just a moment. So all the Widowmakers as well. They got long sight lines. Hydron with a little less of a
the action because I was
fine. Seeker doesn't quite click the head though.
If you're not clenching, you're not human right now. Hydron, what you
got? You're not clenching, you're not human right now. What?
So tight right here.
An insane thing to say.
Hydron does have to reset. Sugar Free still holding this pulse. Now it's got maybe a bit of a free sightline as OG ends up going down. Sugar Free might not even be able to use this pulse moment time, to be fair. Self-destruct on the point, doesn't find anything. Remake successful too. Nice pulse bomb. Instantly demecks Colosseo as well with the help of a little bit of focus fire. Nade onto Hawk, doesn't eat the grenade, but it might not even matter.
The D.Va mirror versus Hawk is.
I mean, Hydron was on an absolute heater there, but Timeless, they still managed to do it in OT.
Yeah, they evade the forward hold, right? That could have been a lot worse. They could have been ended there on first point.
Bad,
so now they'll get the card rolling on the second. Still, though, I feel like Hydron, he hasn't really slowed down in the series.
I actually remember in Overwatch 1.
He's only gotten better
way
and
back
better,
in Overwatch
especially
1,
with the chance to play Widowmaker
MMR
to show
was
his skills and
towards
arguably
the end of the
most
game.
pure display of hit scan 1v1 in Overwatch.
Hawk's MMR, I am pretty sure,
look, it's gonna be
was close to 5K.
Yep.
Because I got a game against him one time.
Like oh, opportunity.
It was me and Emong, and we had like 2 or 3 other pros on our team on Hanamura.
Still can't believe we
saw it was literally Hawk with a bunch of like.
He's got a little bit more sight.
I'm not joking.
And Seeker
he had 2 diamond players,
backing up, they'll take in an aggro
2 masters players,
people to peek over
and a low GM player. And we literally full held them so hard.
So annoying here in Hydron.
It was insane.
And
I'm pretty sure it was because he had just played his games, gotten rank 1 every season for the past 4 seasons straight. So his background MMR was so crazy high. The only way the game could make it fair was by making the game that balanced. It was I've never genuinely looked at the game and went, wow. This is not fair.
At least takes down the Genji, but yeah, like you said, with Kalush there and RuPaul going down, and with 1 minute to go, still
like 2
looking
years ago.
in a sorry state, but just manages to get Remeg behind the payload.
Oh my, that was so close. Losing Hawk there would have been disastrous for the push.
Surely you chase down Hydron here.
You have to try, but what a perfect grapple Hydron if he gets out of this. No,
Yeah,
wow, he really did get out.
Sam, what a save, being there in Genji for his teammate. It's going to be a retake with big ultimates. This rally looks devastating.
Here comes the rally.
Looking nice and sugar-free.
Don't go near it.
No post bomb.
Don't go. Literally, everybody ran. Everyone just leaves.
Very aggressive push. I love to see it. Seeker takes down Sam in the kill feed. Okay. Now time is coming alive. There we go. The clip onto UV. Hydron doesn't stand a chance. No against this movement.
They actually all just disengaged to wait out the Briggle.
Feels like for Timeless.
And then went back in.
Very much living
That's
up
crazy.
Now you're on a 3rd point, though. Not much time on the clock, but you're still here, right? Now the map looks much more winnable from this position. It was a brutal start. Very slow getting off the blocks for Timeless, but now Seeker for the once has an uncontested infra sight. Gonna apply some zoning pressure, take a jump shot here, but
I love that grapple shot.
Probably not finding anything here. Unlikely, but it's gonna force Primus to just take a slow approach, give some card time.
I just realized.
Yeah, you never need to go for the full.
Does everyone have the weapon charm? A little
bit of momentum, so you can get
a little
head over the high ground. I like that shot.
Hawk onto the Sig, want to up the presence in the neutral, give up a little chance to dive in and finish kills, but just it's going to be hard for Kalush to hold cart against the indefinite presence that Sigma provides.
Wait, when did they start allowing people to have skins in
he doesn't end up triggering it?
In matches?
It's got recall though, so
wait, when did they make this change?
Sights have been activated by Hydron. Very close attention though. Sugar-Free is paying to him.
It's the Tracer mythic.
Hydron needs to get out. He also needs heals, my friend.
Wait, today?
Hits the recall too, and meanwhile,
yo, low key, that might be the best change they've made.
Use of nano there actually by Ultraviolet, Jake. Just nanoing Kalush so he can quickly pay attention to Hydron, make sure he doesn't go down either.
Yeah, and Kalush is able to get big dividends with it. That Nano Diva.
Collegiate, I wasn't allowed to. Yeah, no, it's been standard. You're not allowed to
healing there
for forever.
Nano Diva right on top.
So like this has got to be new.
An overwhelming level of presence. Seeker gonna go to the Sojin, so all in committing right
here.
Yeah,
where's Bad Pachimari when you need him? Actually, he's probably running this.
Force off Kalush, but
he's probably helping him running everything, so he's busy.
I mean, he's gonna be able to bomb if he lives through that self-destruct, able to remake. That's gonna be a lot of value in the team fight.
Post bomb still for Sugar-Free. Gonna be hard getting it past Kalush.
Yeah, see, they have the mythic skin, the Tracer mythic.
Hydron 1 HP as he escapes.
That's a Sigma skin too. It's a purple Sigma skin.
Still slowly but surely, that's how this Timeless comp really wants to play with the Sigma on this low ground. It's almost got himself a flux, by the way, Jake. Pretty quick on the ult charge there.
Yeah, it's only going to take one pick from Hydron to blow this wide open, though. Everyone's got to be careful.
Oh, here it comes, the rallies!
Oh, an anti on Vega, saved by the lamp. Can they actually take him down? Hydron still trying to line up for some shots here in the back line.
That's
Seeker
hilarious.
Just pressuring this front line as OG
The only thing that can kill a Brig is another Brig.
on the blade. Goodbye, Sam. No more blade for you. Wasn't even coupled with a nano. His Ultraviolet was 10% away. It's a final fight push here for Timeless in OT.
Yeah, and overtime spawns here. It's going to be rough to even get out to touch the cart, much less win the fight. Awareness from RuPaul.
We can predict on the next game
Ultraviolet,
if you want.
Should be desperation here from the defense.
Such a weird
back in time.
start.
0.03 meters. Oh, good shot from RuPaul. Sam just clotheslined there. Ends up not even any damage done, I don't think, to RuPaul.
I'm not going to lie, it wasn't looking too good for Timeless at the start.
Push. They almost got held on first there, Jake, but they managed to make it all the way to last.
That one's going to sting for Hydron. I mean, he was putting on a clinic there at the start of the map, but, you know, couldn't maintain that level of presence as the series went on, rather as the map went on, and Timeless ultimately able to finish it. Yes, you had a lot of OT fights. Yes, it was a little bit scary, but in the end, no one's going to remember that, right? You know, you set yourself up for really good chance to actually just win Dorado, tie up the series, and, you know, continue on. Primus, Tornado, what are they going to bring on this offense? I'm curious to see if they'll also like that Bat Brig on attack. Potential to jump up to the high ground with Baptiste. For me, just looks so flexible and so strong. We'll see if the Ana continues to come out. Ultraviolet does really love that Ana. And Sam, I think his commitment to playing Genji, I think he's just much more comfortable on the Genji than the Tracer. I think they're both fine on this map, so maybe since you're going to run Genji, you're kind of committed to play the Ana as well. That Nano Blade combo can be devastating.
Yeah, it was pretty big to
Overwatch
open it up.
League W. Don't ever type that again.
Or, well, I guess close it down on their defense.
Usually
What's the best
both
sauce or fries you ever tasted? I don't know if it's for fries,
Seems good,
but
seems good.
Popeye's Sweet Heat,
Just
gas.
stick on the Widow is really nice here too. We'll see if Seeker can have the same sort of devastating effect on the defense here as Hydron did.
Yeah, Defender definitely has better positions here on the Widowmaker for first point Dorado, but it's not that much better. I mean, in the end, it's still a Widow 1v1, right? You can always pop off on the attack, see if Hydron's got what it takes to fight back, even with weak positions.
I love to default skin on Widow, I will say. It's one of my favorite skins actually on Widowmaker.
Hydron's so aware of just every possible sideline here, not taking any peek for granted, always shoulder checking. Just really great fundamentals on Widow.
Here we go. First point, round 2.
Though as well. You can see kind of
AKA
double
the
blinking
Widow
above
1v1s.
Hydron right now, kind of walking around, making their presence known. Okay, if that hit, I think I would have lost my mind.
Kaluj likes the
What's
Winston
your
here.
favorite sandwich?
No Ana, no Batiste on the support lineup, so Winston, no one's really going to be breaking that bubble. I like this
Buffalo
pick from
chicken
Kaluj.
tender
It's a
sub.
heads-up swap.
Both Widows missing there. Well,
Say different
maybe
contenders
Hydron wouldn't have missed
because
if there wasn't a
Buffalo chicken
shield in Seeker's
subs
way
sometimes are
protecting him.
weird. If you get the Tendies version, you always
the
know what
pressure
you're
just
getting.
keeps coming in one after the other, and Card is just moving
That's
up
when it's
inch by
prime.
inch here. Hawk
Garbage thing's a
can't
gifty.
stay in the whole time. This is
Pickle
the price
sandwich,
of
clearly.
running the Kiriko.
I
You're
hate
better on the flank, but not quite as good at clearing out enemy tanks.
Oh, here's the body shot. A body shot is normally as good as a kill on a Tracer, or a headshot even, sorry.
Oh,
Wow. Hydron stays scope for that kill. That's crazy.
Uh-oh. Well, might need
Brig's
to
looking low.
worry about
Brig's
the other
gonna go
window
down.
for much longer.
Yeah.
Pegasus does end up falling. Somehow
I'm
the
not a
window
big
goes
fan of the
away.
carry brig.
Seeker jumps off the high ground
Ana
now,
brig
but
with that
Rupal,
brig
very
better.
few cooldowns left, yeah.
Just 'cause they can get
Teleport
split. Super
straight
easy, I think.
into OG's mace.
They know better than
Nice
I do.
shot by Hydron too.
That's personal preference.
Pulse might even this thing up, but I mean with the healers,
sandwich
it's gonna
better?
be tough. Even for
If
a
you're
diva
talking like
sticking
the
around too long, as soon as
TikTok
that
or
matrix kind of
Instagram looking
disappears,
steak sandwich,
luck.
sure,
Still, the
but
pickup on Kaluj is going to mean you're going to
I've
get
never
out
had
of these
someone make
chokes
me a
without
steak
being
sandwich
too
where it actually
scared of that
tastes
Winston
pretty good.
jumping on top of you, so it's
you
going
know,
to slow things
they
down
give you like
for
the
Primus
really
Tornado.
low quality
Still a good
steak
chance
because
to
like,
finish
why would
this
you
up.
put steak in a
lot of
sandwich?
ultimates online
Just use a
tonight.
shitty steak.
Timeless there comes a little bit more
know?
awkward with this Kiriko.
Stunner things to Prime.
Not that much damage, but that's some damage.
That is a lot of damage. Nano boost on Kaluj. Oh, he's trying to find something.
Ow.
Good.
Oh, that's a break
Yeah.
moment.
Huge flail. A little bit of extra, so he does get primal, but can he really do much of it? Look at that health bar just burning away.
Oh, bar
With
went
no
by.
damage on Sam's blade too.
Pull
Does
the
force
flame.
rally, but,
Pop
I mean,
the
Jake could
rally.
just step
Yep,
back up into
nope,
this
and
fight, Jake, and just provide his entire team with overheal.
You're
just so
Chad, you ever
punchy,
felt
and
bad?
constantly
You
finding
ever
this
felt
Genji
bad trying to
in what
blade a
should be, I think,
brig
tough
as
matchup,
Genji?
but
Don't
the
worry,
Diva
it even
is
happens
standing
to pros
strong,
too.
Hasn't been demacked, consistently fighting and keeping his team.
Oh,
in
that's
these
fucking
engagements. Really
hilarious.
well done by Hawk. And now
I
this
denied
defense
the
looking really
Nano
good. Timeless
Winston, the
potentially
Primal
to even up the
Winston,
series here on Dorado.
and the net and the
Again,
blade.
Counter wall by the defending Widow and Seeker. I mean, he's really running with that defender's advantage on Widow.
She's running away with it. I mean, kind of like Hydron did, right? Might not have dominated on that first corner, but he's certainly putting up numbers right now. Sugar Free, he wants this brig.
He could go on the Widow right
this
now.
brig so bad. Oh, the
yeah.
stick to 180.
That's a big stick.
He's so good at that. Ultraviolet dead. Now OG alone. Hasn't got a shield to
Yeah,
work
that's
with
probably why
either.
they run
Sugar
the,
Free handily
Valkyrie,
taking care of
actually.
your backline.
'Cause if that
50
happens,
seconds to go.
the
Primus,
Tracer
you have another
mirror.
fight here, Jake.
Yeah, and the
Not running
lack of a
Tracer, but if
Tracer,
they
I mean,
ran the
Sugar
Tracer
Free is a
mirror.
little bit uncontested, honestly. Sam, maybe a little bit more threatening when it comes to clearing out the tanks and diving the enemy supports, but that means Sugar Free's going to get those chances on Pulse Bomb. Doesn't have to take that DPS 1v1 to start it out. And Primus going to commit to an absolute full dive here, playing all in around their Rally and Nano coming online this fight. I don't hate the idea. Just go in and make the
Hey,
dive.
Flats, I have to go to the bathroom. Can you pause the match? Oh, yeah, yeah, sure, I got you. I'll just message the tournament admins and be like, hey,
Good presence of mind there by
quintessential
Seeker.
Lazo in chat needs to pee.
Here in
Can
the
we put
Genji
this on
climb up
pause?
the high ground there, taking the body shot so he can't instantly go on him. Maybe a slash
gonna
and a
stop
dash. Jeez. Okay, Hydron's going to have to put a little note in, I think, to the anti-cheat team, because Seeker is on fire. Looking like you're doing exactly that right now. Lining up some heads.
Rally, though. Hold
Oh,
on.
he's trying. Ultraviolet refusing to go down without a fight. Self-destruct over the top. Hawk doesn't find any value with it, but at least able to get the remake there. Pulse
I wanna
on
see more of
also
this
going
map.
a little
I
bit
hope we
wide as
can.
Primus Tornado can still play with this Primal Rage if they really need to use it, but a Rally.
Well, Ultraviolet's kind of in trouble.
Big ult on a defense. Rally and the rush. Surely this is the end. Timeless have just an overwhelming amount of presence on the point. Burning through Colosseo is going to be pretty easy. What the fuck is happening? No one's really gone down of any value. I say that. Curse me a little bit. Or curse them. Ultraviolet dead.
The break goes down.
Sugar Free now gets to clean up for free.
Timeless getting a little bit more.
Damn, dude, Timeless actually.
There. That Genji,
dude, if you watched the first round of that game, you would not have thought,
too much
hey,
more production out of the Genji
gonna win
on the
this.
map. In the end, I think these top-level Widowmakers, top-level supports, it's very hard as Genji to stay in the fight and get connected. Whereas Tracer, Pulse Bomb's a little bit more of a throwaway ultimate. Like it's like up to your individual pop-off. Did get play of the game though.
All right, Mons, if you want to run prediction, you can now.
Playing Genji, it's like I got play of the game, guys.
If you guys don't want that responsibility and you don't want to run it, then I won't make you either.
I mean, the thing is as well, that Nano Blade could have come out earlier on in that, well, fourth to last fight. I don't know what it was, but when
they went for a Nano Winston instead.
They went for a Nano Winston. They didn't save up for that Nano Blade, which could have been the deciding factor.
Yeah, sometimes scary. Even with Nano Blade, Rally, there's a potential for Kiriko to save that break gooder back to full HP.
Yeah,
sometimes I swear, you Genji Blade, you swing it against a Rally break, you're like, this is, I've got my pool noodle out.
I think it was Sora that was mentioning
it's not doing too well.
It does feel like that, especially when she's able to gain the full amount of armor too. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm swinging into armor damage. This sucks.
Yeah, and it's really just great focus from Timeless to stay alive in this series here. I mean, they almost got full at every point on the offense, but they kept fighting and kept clutching it over time. The same can't be said for Primus Tornado. They couldn't find their footing and couldn't cap first. Dorado was a great pick, I think, to really change the tempo of the series. But the question is, will Timeless be able to take this momentum and run with it, as there's not really any more maps that you can force this kind of style on. This might just be a one-off flash in the pan for them.
Well, you said at the very top of the map too, right? Dorado, historically, people are going to play dive. People want to play Winston, a little bit of Diva too, just to get to the high grounds very quick. Widowmaker, a classic here too. Didn't see the Ram. But now, Primus Tornado, they get their chance to choose, and we're probably going to go to something more like a Ram map. We are going to a push map up next. Hey, we'll see what they want to play.
It's probably going to be a Ram map. Actually, it could be Junker Queen map too, but probably Ram, to be honest with you.
Told you it would be a banger finals here at the Flash Ops Holiday Showdown in North America. We're at push next. Don't worry, it's not a... We got baited a little bit earlier on. We thought it was push, then escort. But no, it was escort, then push. Colosseo is the map choice.
Interesting choice. You know, I think the last time it was Primus Tornado that chose this map. Was it? It was Timeless, actually. I'm losing the thread out here, Jack.
That's
but
fine.
in the end, it was this map. It came down to the wire. Neither team was even able to get a
checkpoint,
showing how incredibly close they
also love cooking.
And I think this is definitely going to
like
be a
really nice like pan.
Would be super surprised to see anything else
stuff like that. Those can get pretty expensive. Yeah,
especially with
that
how the match
good.
went last time. Like this map
I'm
was
a
probably the
Buffalo
closest
sub.
of them all in that last series. Every single fight, I mean, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Excuse me, Bender.
Soldiers popping off, Maze fighting opportunities. Really, just the differences between these two teams are so small when they're playing at this level.
Yeah, true. I don't have a rice cooker.
Series.
Yep, it really
Probably wouldn't use it very much.
Yeah, I like you brought that up too. The last time these teams played Colosseo, it's just so close. Hard checkpoint to cap, to be fair, especially with how dominant that bridge can be, because you can stall it from the bridge itself. So
I like that the Ramatra field in that circumstance, right?
Chat,
being able to, if any
take a guess right now. Is it going to take longer than the 9-minute mark? So 1 full minute into the match to get a kill. Give me a 1 if you think it's going to take less than 1 full minute into the game to get a kill. Give me a 2 if you think it'll take more than 1 full minute to get a single kill on the board.
The concept of a Sigma, since especially the first fight is normally so passive. These teams normally, they're just going to be sitting here, you know, lobbing shots.
I don't remember which one I said was which.
A minute, 2 minutes.
My guess is going to take over a minute for the first kill.
I think Sigma has a lot of potential in that kind of circumstance.
Sigma it is for Hawk. Okay, same comp. Pretty
2
much,
is longer?
But yeah,
I'm going to say 2 as well then.
So this is an extended fight too. I mean, the Annihilation is a much harder ult to really land here as well. You've got to really just kind of int into them. If Hawk catches one
actually,
could be quite easy shooting.
They're running Sigma versus Ram. It actually might not be a
minute. Even touch the ground anyway.
Yeah, when it comes to just
it could be
raw
actually
potential to hold the situation down, you know, something like Flux could be that opener.
Here it comes.
Primus Tornado wants to get aggressive. I think they need to punish the
Sigma. It depends on the wall.
I think this is the right read, but it's not going to be so easy.
Yeah, that rock is going to...
Depends on the wall.
Pay them a little visit every single
15
time.
seconds, chat. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Hydra's super low still as well.
Oh, Sickers comes in with 6 seconds to spare.
An icicle to the dome. Rest in peace, the rest of the team, I'd imagine, even Vega and Seeker, yay. Seeker's
This is why we don't have esports betting.
Picking up kills at the very end of fight. Man, 2 kills.
A lot of people in chat would be out some money right now.
A Primus Tornado there. I mean, they're not going to be able to get it too far at all by the time Time has come back.
Yeah, that super late pick on the BAP, especially, like the Lucio is one thing, but BAP, slow hero off the respawn, really going to mitigate his team's losses. Hawk sticking to the Sigma.
Yeah.
I think you can write that team fight off. In the end, that's May finding a cheeky headshot on the Batiste. Yeah, that cost you the team fight, but it's not a comp issue.
The house is gone.
Super low.
Sucks to suck. I couldn't bet the house because I don't have one.
Hydra like to force that advantage.
Hydra was one. Oh, the Hyperspace.
One player gets low, right, and you don't have the heal resources to spread around. Things go from bad to worse.
Oh,
wait, they're gonna run at Hawk though.
Bopped around
then
right now. Nice little shield
lamp.
and the wall. Yeah, good luck breaking through that. Even with the window.
Jump.
He can.
But he's still getting frozen.
That's so
He's getting the tank experience.
This window is so devastating. Oh, Seeker, he's lining him up. You know someone wants to peek. Kalush super low, pop Nemesis form already, trying to get some damage in, but here comes the Flux. You better have your lamp ready, UV.
I love how it's 22 meters to 0, as if like
nice Flux.
nobody has moved yet. Meanwhile, these have been the most intense battles of all time. Wait, huge freeze!
They should be
able
to
get him in time.
Healing
No,
resources
he gets
pumped into
unfrozen
it.
in time.
Ultraviolet trying to finish the kill, but
He's
it's not
1
to be.
HP.
Hydron rips the overclock, but RuPaul's there to happily deal with him. Forget DPS.
Holy
Forget
shit.
Seeker in that fight. That was all RuPaul.
Dude, Hawk's Sigma is insanely good. His Sigma and his Diva are always scary good. That guy's health bar went up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down,
It looks
up, down.
tenuous though, frankly. I mean,
2.5, no, almost 3 minutes.
Survivals, right? There's so
And
many
they
moments
finally just got it too.
It's a scary spot to be on City.
Almost the turn.
Getting the lead, sadly. Sugar Free going to wait out the entirety of the duration of the block. Yeah, it does give players a time to capitalize on your position, your moment of weakness. Oh, Vegas still kills UV. Still, some of these late kills. I mean, I love how Vegas also getting in on the action here too.
Am I crazy for thinking that?
Strengths of the Sig, right? Whereas Ramattra would
should
really
go
love to be
Ramattra
sped
too.
around and get it on top of the back line.
Ramattra v
Sig's a little bit more defensive, a little bit more happy to poke and let the aggression come to him. Frees Vega up to get in on these flanks and maybe open up Seeker for more kills. Maybe that's why, I mean, part of why Seeker's finding all these flank picks, getting a bit more resources
like
when they
Ramattra
choose to run the Sigma.
Ramattra
You know, just a little bit of a subtle shift here in the matchup, but I think it can make all the difference.
Even
I know they want to play a little bit more poke.
If you are like in a tag team
it's not the worst
with the Sojourn, it could be
it's a good
devastating.
idea.
Instant burst from the window. The Sojourns are so on point in this series.
Yeah, there is nothing stopping that combo. No chance really to react. You can't lamp it, you can't out heal it, of course, it being a one shot. Overclock on top as well for Seeker. Just wants to try and end this fight
Holy
very
shit.
cleanly.
Holy shit.
Crazy going on.
Relax, Jesus Christ.
So, hey, what's up? Nobody dies up for Timeless. This is their chance to potentially retake a lead. I think, yeah, with these late spawns, it's not
going
going
hard there. Jesus.
Primus needed to hold on to their advantage.
I thought you were taking a break today. I was until I turned on my Twitch and I saw this game. These games are happening. And I was watching for like 30, like 20 minutes, and I was like, wait, why don't I just turn my stream on?
You don't have to force anything.
Month 4 of selling flats, the two and I look like brothers.
Miss from
Love
Hawk
you,
there.
bud.
Completely juked out. With the speed boost, a little bit easier to do that too. A lot of healthy members on the side of Primus Tornado. Not quite so on timeless now with this Annihilation going down. Sugar Free and Hawk already dead. That'll be the fight. The pot gets moving again. Although, most importantly there, Jake, I want to go back to the previous fight to this one. Because Timeless didn't lose anybody, they were able to push it towards the lead.
36.75 meters to 43.97.
They managed to win these big fights. This is a rare one for them, it feels like.
Overwatch League players in this match. Oh yeah, because I mean, they're all kind of unemployed
yeah, they do
now.
Have all 5 players.
So like these tournaments are going to see a lot more of those.
Very aggressive pops here, wanting to just snowball this team fight out of control, but Vegas getting a lot of value on that sound barrier.
You know? Sound barrier is rather large, yes indeed.
A lot of them like a lot of them went to collegiate, playing tournaments like this.
Doesn't end up getting the sound barrier, but it might not even matter anyway. So, they gain the lead, they find 2 important picks, and the most important thing about this bot push is right under this bridge. If you can dislodge,
they did swap the Ramattra finally. They're going to go Ram v Ram.
Yeah, Omega hunting for trades, but OG's ready, marking that. nobody dies, and this could be backbreaking for Timeless. Primus Tornado right now gonna get the checkpoint, potentially get an even bigger lead with his late death on RuPaul. He's not in the team fight. Timeless have to wait.
I don't think they can stop the push.
And they're walking up into a potential amplification matrix from Ultraviolet.
That's really bad for Timeless.
Extremely, but he just needs to get the angle. That is the slimmest angle I've ever seen using a window. Hydron not being able to make full use of it, getting a one-shot body shot, but they're getting the bot moving. They got the checkpoint already. Hydron sliding, joining the rest of his team, but doesn't want to take the 1v2.
Ooh, good slow
He's
right
always
there.
forced to there with a vortex coming down from Hawk.
One of the teams earlier was playing
now they
Hog.
just kind of have to retreat.
Dude, Hog low-key ain't
the
bad.
point here is what they're going to do best, but I mean,
I actually can't wait to do my tier list.
Okay, we take that any day of the week. Primus Tornado, they are running away with this one.
My tier list, I think, is going to have like multiple
really
tanks just all in A tier.
Even with the opener on the Sojourn, it's not
Maybe
enough.
Macho will be S.
Ultraviolet strikes back.
Everyone else is just like A across the board.
I mean,
You'll have
the lead
like
is on a map like Colosseo, so rare to even get to this part of the map. You're feeling
Winton,
very good as
Diva.
Primus Tornado, but Timeless should know better than anybody. You're not on a push map until
Sigma.
it's over.
It's not over till it's over. They've made miracles happen before,
Winton
they
and
can
S.
definitely make miracles happen
I think
again.
Ramacho's ended up being a little bit better.
Available from Kaluge. It's such a devastating point to put it on too, but a perfect response there from Sugar Free, just throwing out that blizzard, stopping Kaluge's march on forward. But the
It's
bot
mostly because May, you know, like if May wasn't
meters to 43
as good as she is, I think
without
Winston
a
would probably be
checkpoint.
played more.
Yeah, there's a long road home for Timeless, long road.
Yeah,
to
I can see
win
the vision on
this
what they were
map
doing with
here.
the Sigma and the Junker Queen
I'm a
before,
little worried
but
for him, right?
I think the
Ults
Ramacho
for
is the
both
right call
teams,
too.
You know, I think a lot of these fights, you need to not just win, but win clean. Do what Primus Tornado was able to do a few times, which is not allow any trades late in the
about being
fight.
like comfortable
and that's
too.
so difficult to do, especially when Primus, they know all they have to do is trade. They don't need to like force some sort of dominant team fight victory. They can just defend. If it looks bad,
a big
get
wall.
one trade.
Oh my word. A lot of ults being ripped at once. Vega gets a 3-man sound barrier to try and live through this blizzard.
Holy shit.
Seeker gets the better end of Hydron there, who even popped his overclock. I mean, with Kaluge, just again, finding small picks here, finding a bit of space is going to be important. Just in that bot back, he spots Seeker without a dash, but Seeker does receive a lamb, but now he turns his attention back to Hawk. Annihilation pulled, gets the refresh of the armor, refresh of the Nemesis form, and now he can go to town. Seeker with a later overclock, just splitting Primus Tornado, who don't want to get in this line of sight.
Oh, that's the pick
That's
that
bad.
you don't want to give, though. It's the Batiste, the hero that you need to snowball. And so even though Timeless are
they
going to
really
clean this
need the
fight
bat
up
there.
without their Batiste, it's hard to see them really making a deep run here. If they can get the checkpoint, that would be amazing.
I don't think they're gonna
but
make
I don't know if they're
checkpoint.
even going to get that. See, Kaluge, he's back, and Seeker can't hold this.
You can just
Hydron
sit
on
up
his
top
own.
and
Yeah, I
just
mean, Kaluge can
chill.
also just play on that very edge, right? He can just perma contest.
Everybody's favorite spot.
And the bot is kicked.
I
Yeah.
want to see the heat map of Colosseo, and like all games played. Like, how much are those two spots on the bridge like red hot on the heat map? Like that exact spot, just stand there.
Yeah, you stand there as a tank as well with a nice little shield. You're not dying, and that bot ain't moving.
Unplug your keyboard, you're good.
Yeah, you actually
See, now
did.
Tornado
Alright,
can just
sound barrier
literally
for
sit
OG,
high ground and
big
just not
advantage
move.
over time
They can literally just sit
right
there for the
now.
rest of the game.
Primus Tornado. They really
That's what
need
they're
to
gonna
move,
do.
though, Jake. They've got
They're actually just gonna sit there for the next
gargantuan
minute.
lead.
They're not gonna drop.
Call to Kiriko.
Unless they get a kill or somebody super low, there's no point.
A little funny with it.
Yeah, I mean maybe trying to make some kind of variable kill, and there's
Oh.
something. So maybe
Lose
it
one
can
now.
happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Their positioning's still so strong.
Sam
They just sit there.
avoids death narrowly.
Just don't move.
Body shot from Seeker would have ended his life. That is for sure. Here comes the Vortex, Sam. A little bit
Look how aggressive they have to play.
But not to worry.
They haven't even
OG's
they haven't even got
sound
a
barrier, and this
checkpoint yet,
blizzard
have
is
they?
absolutely massive. Hawk could not
haven't
make
even got
it
checkpoint.
over the edge in time.
went all
to
the
join
way
rest
around
of
for
his
the top.
team and just succumbs to the deep freezing chill of the blizzards.
I mean, why would they
61
drop?
meters to 112.
I mean, many
and
players
Primus
would
Tornado
drop.
are more than
A lot
happy
of
to not
people
even
would
push the
drop
ball.
there.
They can just leave it in this center point and make Timeless come to them.
Yeah, Sugar Free forced to the Tracer. Timeless, they've made it work before with the Tracer, right? These last second contests, but it's a little bit scary. I mean, they're gonna get the contest, they're gonna get the overtime, but you've got to actually
Why did Hydron
win
push it
fights,
so
and your
far
comp is
over?
starting to get weird. You do have
Why
Kitsune
is he
Rush though, coming up.
why are you trolling?
Overclock as well. So the first fight, you've got the ults to work with. The question is, can you deny these trades that Primus have been so good at fighting?
Well, here comes the overclock from Seeker. This is the guy to do it. This is the guy you got to look for. Sugar Free with a nice clip onto Sam.
So remember what we were talking about, the why would you drop?
A May kill. Seeker finding additional damage, and Sugar Free.
I mean,
comes
realistically,
alive
they
on the
probably
Tracer.
just
Not only does he
stayed
touch,
there.
he also attack and defend. All good. Sugar Free. Okay.
Realistically, they could have probably just sat up top and just
they
waited.
They haven't got the checkpoint yet, and they're still like 40 meters plus away from actually taking the
No,
win.
they didn't think they got a
They've
checkpoint.
done it once before,
No, they
but
didn't.
I can't help but feel that their opponents choked. This time they're up against Vets. Primus Tornado, they've got to bridge the gap to get their ultimates online.
Talk wants to go first.
This is a
Where's
super
the
scary
spot on
fight.
the
Kitsune
Canadian
Rush
map? Oh,
and
the mini
Annihilation.
rooms?
Rush and the Annihilation.
I think the mini rooms on the
He
Toronto is
survives
that bad.
incredible.
Ultraviolet
Yeah, I'm
ends up
with you
going
on that.
down, though.
It's
They do
weird.
trading for RuPaul, so a lot less healing available from both teams. It's all about getting damage down now. It looks like just slightly now. Timeless are pulling all the way back. They've got the Annihilation.
Timeless
They know
has
they don't have the
ults.
heals to really back them up. Primus Tornado,
This is
though,
literally
they just
about
need to leap
can
into this
Hydron
fight.
kill
Hope Hydron get an opening
multiple
pick.
kill. Yeah, multiple
no
picks.
Kiriko though, so
Slash,
it's all
could they beat
on
build a
Sugar Free
beaten
with this
time?
pulse bomb, Hawk with the Annihilation. They have to find openers. Hydron could end this in one moment with the
Forced a
overclock.
recall already, though, Jake.
So could Sugar Free.
This is going to be disaster for him to go in, but
That's
here's the
Caesar.
cleanse. The pulse bomb
heard
goes
the
out,
boom.
lands on the floor,
They
though.
missed.
Hawk pulls the Annihilation. RuPaul is back on the Moira, healing the team up, but Hydron gets a priority angle with this overclock and the sound barrier. Primus Tornado just surging on forward now. Timeless just needs to be able
that
to survive
ram
through this
is
blizzard.
real
There's just so
low.
many things Primus Tornado is just
That
throwing
Mayo
in
comes
right now.
out, but then
Timeless
so
just
does
trying
the
to stem
beat on the
bleeding.
other
Hydron
side.
does end up going down as Timeless clinging to
Oh
life once
my
again. Seeker
God,
with
are
two.
they
OG
actually gonna
Hydron dead.
flip it?
RuPaul healing him up with Vega dead. It might not even matter because Hawk is just marching on forward. 10 more meters to go and they might have just done it.
Couple
Timeless,
things.
they're just
One,
an
the ram
overtime
pick was
team.
definitely the
Tracer,
way.
Kiriko, Moira,
Two,
non-standard picks.
low
with the
key,
Timeless
they
has
kind of
gets
troll
eliminated,
pushing the
though.
bot all the way up
Timeless,
there. No?
Again, a miracle push in OT.
They kinda
Managed
trolled
to
a
take
little
another
bit, I
push map.
think.
Just somehow, thank you for throwing the pillow at me. Just somehow, some way have made it. Oh, caught that one.
Oh, ready for this. Wise your chick. What an incredible overtime. I mean, once again, from Timeless. I mean, they just flicked the switch and they've still got it. I mean,
I know what they were
just do
doing,
this
like
from the
pushing
beginning,
it down
guys.
around
Don't
the
make us wait
corner.
for overtime.
But like once they
This
got
is
past the
ridiculous.
corner and then put it to their corner,
Honestly,
nice.
we're going to
a
need
bit of trolling, I think,
Tuck
just
in
a
for
little
the long
bit.
series, you
Little
guys.
bit.
So long
You know,
series,
Cozy here at the Overwatch.
you know,
Showdown.
your brain turns
Watching
off
those
for a
replays,
second. You
I
might
mean,
think,
look.
oh, they got capped.
Primus
You
Tornado.
know, and you want
Do
to
they
turn off their
expect
good
this from
spawns.
Timeless? I mean, they probably should
You
at this
know,
point.
something
Two
could have happened.
unbelievable push maps. They come off
No,
hot
they
off the
didn't get
presses,
checkpoint,
Jake. We
though.
know that. They just played an
They
excruciating series.
could have
but to
maybe
come back
thought
in
they
a-
had
in a moments
checkpoint.
like
They
this,
were
you
removing the
expect this
spawn.
from people like Seeker. But somehow
But
Sugar Free
that's
too.
still a little troll.
that.
You know, even if
He's
that's the
well known for
case,
his
you know what I
to be
mean?
fair,
Haven't
but
been
into a
around
Even if
like
that's
this,
much
true,
recently.
that's a little
So
bit
hard.
of trolling.
So
for what you do
Yeah,
less
there's
than
so many
3.
heroes to shoot back at you. It's
He's
just a
marking for
scary
7 months.
spot to be on Tracer. But Sugar Free does. I mean, he's a little tired of playing the Mei. He's like, I'm popping off as hard as I can on the Mei. Give me something I can really work with. And on
They
the
thought they were
Tracer,
gonna touch
I mean,
anyways?
his
No, I
mechanical
know.
skill is really
I know
evident
what
in
they
the
were
server,
thinking.
and so
I know
Timeless,
exactly what they were
against
thinking,
all
but
odds.
like I feel like in a
now
perfect
sit
scenario,
on
you
tournament
probably
point.
play height,
Who
right?
would've
You probably
thought,
just play slow, play
Right?
height.
Like, what an unbelievable
You know what I'm
return
saying?
to form in this series.
Get your big head out of
Were
here,
you
Mitch.
banking on?
We got games to play.
I thought Tornado honestly had this in the bag.
Series point
But
for
Timeless has kind of just started finally playing the mirror
3-2
matchups.
is the scoreline
They
currently.
were playing
If you've
like
only
Junker
just
Queen.
joined
They
us,
were
where
playing
have you been?
Diva. They were playing
The Clutch
Sigma.
Masters.
Now
in
they're just
Timeless.
leaning in
I
and
mean,
playing the Ramattra v
seriously,
Ramattra, and they
Seeker
just
Sugar
look
Free
good.
couldn't have been more clutch. And hey, if they round out here, I mean, hey, maybe a lot of people on the desk have to, or the sofa have to say something for their Preds, because Primus Tornado, I felt very much the
So
favorite.
even if I get good, I could just get 2K
We'll see,
even
though.
if
I
I
think
suck.
this series is far from over. Very
Bro.
much a return to form here, possible for Primus
Getting
Tornado.
8th
However,
place in
even
a
if
tournament
Timeless
with
drop this map,
literal
they'll have the advantage
full
of making the
Overwatch
choice
League
of where
caliber
this series
players,
is closed out.
you ain't getting
Even
there,
Wisp,
buddy.
though, was able to be Timeless
sorry
on
to
this map.
break
So
it to you.
Timeless, have they
And
licked
that
their wounds and they
2K is
come back with a
divided
new
by
approach,
5
warmed
players
up
who
a
are
little bit?
playing.
Well, that's
If
for
they
sure.
have
They've
subs,
definitely
it's
warmed
6,
up.
7
No
coaches,
excuses here
etc.
on the Antarctic Peninsula.
Dude, you're
No excuses.
potentially fiending over
Genji,
actual
sadly,
poverty
but
money.
Maybe we'll get treated to that in
The amount of
another
hours they have to
stage.
put in.
Such a strong point for
That is
me.
not-
So many of
that
these
is a
small
bad
chokes.
life choice.
You just got to play it. It's too good.
It is too good. Especially the sightlines too with the BAP, it goes kind of crazy. As long as you can kind of get control of the point and these little columns on the right-hand side of your screen right now that Kalush is kind of semi-looking at. All right, point pressure.
Annihilation form advantage here for Kalush.
He's chilling though. I mean, both Rams just exchanging blows.
Shot.
Exchanging blows, exchanging
Didn't get
vortexes, exchanging walls. It truly is a holiday game.
Not per person, it's per
Seeker
team.
up on this high ground though, very dominant position, super scary, and the first pick comes
15K
through
is
Sugar
per
Free.
team, not per player.
UV, yeah.
2K is per team,
Seeker was
not
about
per
to
player.
destroy you with a railgun. Sugar Free comes out the first kills though. And that'll be Timeless taking the point first. And and hey, a whole healthy load of ultimates too, mind you. Seeker almost at that overclock already.
We've been talking like it's going to go the distance here, but Timeless, they want to close it out here. They don't want to see the next map. They don't care about it. You end it right here. It's your tournament. You are the champions of North America. They can taste it. They can feel that trophy. Snatching the crown from Hydron's
355
hands.
teams who played in open quals.
Oh, that would feel
Only
so
16 teams made it to Swiss. Top 8 made it to playoffs. Oh, I don't think most people in chat are making 2K off of this. Yeah, and that's also split between all your teammates.
So precarious
like
as well.
It ain't happening.
Having to navigate around that. These overclocks, they're going to come online, and it's going to be deadly. I was so close to catching Seeker there, but not to be, not at least right now.
Sorry to kill the Delulu right there.
Yeah, we're backed up at the current moment. Hawk,
stacks on it as well. True. You live in California? Oh boy, good luck to you.
Block ends up going down.
Yeah.
Hydra now
You might
pushing on
not
the
be
high
getting
ground
ramen
as
this
Seeker
one.
forced to drop to low. Both the overclocks have run out, but here comes the
between 5
kill.
people, maybe a coach, you're getting $300 for sweating
pick?
against
No,
OG
Hydra
and
denies
Kaluge.
Man, you can
Plus
tell how
taxes.
closely matched these
Plus
teams
taxes.
are. Ultimates are almost exactly even. Full trades, just a little bit more value, right? Sugar Free, if he catches that beat, this could be a different fight. Could have got the Blizzard off, but it's not to be. And now Timeless find themselves in the retake. We will.
So if you actually want to know what there's a reason, yeah, in Overwatch, there's a reason why we all nickname and joke about it and call it Path to Poverty. If you look at games like Dota,
too good.
Dota pays
we must always receive
actual big money to their players.
So true.
Big money.
Pausing just to make sure.
But most esports right now are kind of struggling.
That's what I was saying. Hey, where's my beat, bro?
Where's my beat?
Give me the beat.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Look,
he was a bit
esports
isolated.
are struggling.
He did have to ice block early, got forced on the rail.
Yeah.
That's the life of playing May. That's the life of playing May. You kind of got to get in there, mix up. Everyone's, May is so OP.
Me and Dota play really good though.
And it's like, come on, you ever played May?
I think even League is struggling a little bit right now. Like they're not like dying like Overwatch League, but they're
bad take. It's not a good take.
It's not a good year for them.
How would she function as a tank though? You just be like,
then again,
give her like 10 walls. Like
League and
Valorant.
The true builder.
You have to look at their esport as marketing.
She can build like a bunch of
trying to be
individual
profitable.
pillars. I mean, that would be kind of funny.
What if she
so
just builds a
because of that, it's very different.
Like an igloo shaped,
Yeah, it's like,
and then you put like a DPS in it.
You get like a blueprint.
Why do you think
like decide how you're gonna.
That's crazy thinking.
I don't
know about that.
I'm cooking a little too hard here.
All right, back in. Thankfully, the pause wasn't
North American League is struggling, but Korean League is fine.
Didn't
they like do finals? Didn't they do like some playoffs or something in Korea? And like no Korean teams made it? Or was that Valorant? And then like nobody showed up? I saw something about that like a couple months ago. I don't know if it was Valorant or if it was.
Very deep. That's a good Blizzard.
Extremely deep. That lamp's gonna save Hydron. Oh, slides out, but
Seeker's there.
Yeah,
it was Valorant.
Sugar free. I got your back.
Yeah, I saw something.
Very close.
It was like they hosted their playoffs in Korea, but no Korean teams made it, so the arena was empty.
And they might just want to make this one last as well, Jake. If you use this window fairly early, you can stall out this push from Primus.
Yeah, you can, but you want to get a team fight victory off of it, and it's so scary because that Maywall can always come up, enemy team just speed boosts out, and you end up just sitting there with the window, and there's nothing to look at.
Rolling. Timeless looks really good right now. They should have been running the damn Ramatra comps the whole time.
You want to see heads lined up for your
Sojourn.
Sojourn.
Simmons.
Cheeky little one shot.
Or bodies. Sojourn.
Oh yeah, all body shot to be fair through the window.
Ooh.
Regenerative burst. The savior to many Batiste Exo Boots users. All right, window on the high ground. No Seeker next to it. Seeker's actually taking a bit more of an off angle, but here comes the annihilation from Kaluge.
He's gonna lose it though. Yeah, no value on that.
Instantly lost it. They've almost capped the point, mind you, as Seeker now pops his head in.
Timeless is doing a great job of backing away their
He
goals.
supports on the back line, but just no hit markers at all for Seeker. It's still got a charge shot lined up for Hydron, but no, it's Hydron with a
Hydron needed that
tap.
bad.
99% and a beat being used as well.
Really?
Primus just to secure. Hawk did manage to get the kill onto Sam, so maybe he required it to make it a clean fight, but not got that one going into the next one, and there is a Blizzard and a sound barrier coming quick sharp for Timeless.
Yeah, that's questionable beat from OG.
They have to use the same team comp?
I think that was your ultimate, right? Now you've got nothing coming into this next fight. Vega with beat, Sugar Free with Blizzard.
Sam?
Last time the Blizzard was enough to win the
they were
fight.
going to win that fight without it.
What are you going to do differently this time, Primus Tornado? How are you going to be able to manage that threat? Timeless are going to press you very hard right now. They should know no ultimates available for the team on point.
Yeah, do they go hyper-aggressive knowing OG hasn't got that sound barrier? There it is. Okay, yes, they do. The answer is Hawk. Well,
everyone kind of fell because of that.
He's got extra armor to play with. There's the
Kalush,
lamp.
he slides out.
Kalush actually got out.
How? Just manages to escape in the
Holy
nick of time.
shit.
No one gets
They
frozen by the
boosted him
blizzard,
out
and
just
both their big
barely.
advantage is now gone with 0
block
kills
simulator
netted.
time. Block
Seeker
simulator.
at least grabs one, but now Blizzard coming in. Kalush just lining up with his
Hawk
sugar-free
just got
kill, and
rolled.
Hawk gets
Holy
caught
shit.
out in the line
Big
of
window.
sight of Snowball. That pillar not enough to save him, and now the kill feed is all blue.
They flipped it back,
Primus
luckily, so they get
Tornado,
another
find
fight,
the cap at 99%, and now is a race
Needs
to
to
the
be a big
finish line.
window here.
Primus, they should be out to touch with the Lucio.
No,
But
Timeless
what else
doesn't
can they
lose
do?
these fights. No, they really
And
should. This
Tracer.
is like an impossible
Last
fight,
fight.
but it's
Okay.
timeless, so I just feel like they're gonna win.
Don't worry, they're clutch. I mean, sugar-free on the Tracer, anything could happen, to be very honest with you.
Surely
Jake,
not, right? Surely not.
There's the touch. OT triggered. Doomfist used to. Okay. Oh, okay. The one shot.
Ooh, I don't know about
not
that.
much you can do about that. Primus Tornado find the first round.
Well.
I mean, they had the Lucio, they had Tracer to touch, but sometimes
That fight before with the window
sometimes you can't really
in
predict
the mail where
the random
Kalush
headshot
survived,
from
that
the
actually
lane.
was so huge.
Yeah, I mean, those fights are always impossible. Just
C9,
Timeless
a little
is winning
bit. The
them
Tracer
way
kinda
more
died. That
often
was the one
than
who
they
was gonna
should in this
touch.
tournament, so
For
I'm
sure.
starting to expect it. I'm starting to see the pattern. I will say there was a difference of Blizzards there in that penultimate fight, right? Sam
I've never noticed that it said
slightly
big
better
snow
place,
cone maker.
Freezing Hawk, and the speed boost from OG getting Kalush out of trouble when he looked caught dead to rights by that Blizzard. When it came down, I thought he was frozen, he was dead for sure, but no. OG perfect speed boost, gets his buddy out of dodge, and up 1-0 here on Control, wanting to force that final map, wanting to take us all the way at us. This series really deserves, I think, that map 7.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I'd love to see this
no
go to map
changes,
7.
No hidden strats, no Genjis. Pure honest Overwatch here with the Ram rush.
Honest Overwatch.
I like taking this little
Chat,
cubby here.
isn't
from
that like an
Kalush.
amazing
Oh,
phrase?
receive the lamp
You just
too.
love to see it
Oh, he's
more
been
often.
caught.
Oh, he's on his back
Honest
too.
Overwatch.
Not quite enough, but it does force the drone out.
We need more honest Overwatch
drone
these days.
High ground Fairmage in the controller Primus here, Jake.
Do I have any
Point has
tips
been a
for
lot. Little
Mercy?
rotation from Hawk down to the
play
low ground.
honest Overwatch.
Just trying to coax Primus Tornado
Nah,
down
wa-
to his level.
watch
He's
CSC.
done exactly that with Kalush now joining him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Six
Seeker.
fighting on point, but the wrap to high ground, all the backline from Timeless, striking so hard here.
Oh, heal him.
So
Oh, good
much
land.
honest Overwatch
Very
happening
good
right
land.
now. This is crazy.
Good presence of mind there by RuPaul. The kills couldn't come quick enough. Sam, sugar-free, they do end up trading, but, I mean, you really got to find additional picks here. I mean, RuPaul's got a window in 10%, but
Nobody's
people
capped
are
at
just got to die. You got to just push
Hawk's gotta
Hawk
go
off
down.
of this point right
Oh,
now. and
big
I'm not sure he's going to be
window.
able to do it, especially with RuPaul
windy.
with a window in front of him, just flinging huge
Look
healing
at this
grenades
battle
out
of the
Hawk.
tanks.
Both teams clutching so,
So
hard.
sad.
Spawners are going to be coming back. This
It's
mid-fight
so
is lasting
sad.
forever. Nobody wants to give up that opening fight on Control. So impactful in the round.
Later window here from Ultraviolet. Lamb to save Hydron,
Just
and
fucking
there's the
sit
pick
there
that
and
you wanna
block and don't
see
fucking
for your
move.
Primus Tornado. A pick onto Seeker. Clutch Master Extraordinaire down, and Primus claim the point.
It's a
That was a good
big
fight,
team
though,
fight to
from,
come back
Tornado.
on, because now with point control and ultimates online, right? Sam so close to that Blizzard. Hydron with the first overclock, retaking into these heroes is very, very dangerous, right? There's always the possibility that you could, just get caught off by Blizzard. You got to check all your corners.
All right, there you go. Sugar-free, spamming dead. Making sure everybody knows that Blizzard is ready and raring to go. Nice couple of headshots there on Kalush. Sends him a little low, but this is it. This is what you want to get. Although Hydron trying to make it even. Oh, there's one. That Lamb is not going to survive all too long.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait, big
outplays
move.
himself a little bit there. Whips himself around the corner, and Vega is there to meet him. Annihilation's coming out, sound barriers too.
That boop actually
Everybody's
kind of rolled
frozen.
him.
Everybody's taking AoE damage. It's Sugar-free is the one to fall though in that vortex and frozen.
Punch,
That's taking AoE from the Annihilation, sure helping them secure that kill. Primus Tornado up to 50%. Can they find any additional stagger kills here? Doesn't look like
much
it.
healing,
A
too much
quick regroup
punching.
here for Timeless.
That's a
Can't
long
kill anything.
contested fight, but that plays to the advantage of Primus Tornado. They're in control of the objective that whole time, just ticking up and up closer to the victory, closer to forcing that map 7 and giving them a chance to win this entire tournament.
punch.
Timeless struggling here on this point. It has to be Seeker to blow things wide open.
Well, he's got the flank route to do it with as well. A bit
Ooh.
of an odd angle. Good wall
Good
from Sam.
wall.
Stops all that damage coming in. It gives everybody enough time to skirt away.
That's
Nice
actually
headshot on
such a
Kalush,
good wall.
sends him pretty low.
He
and
dropped
Seeker's
his
still
block right there
raining
as he got
shots in.
headshot.
Kalush is so low.
Yeah,
no
they get
helpers
Kalush off of that
at
because
all
of
on
it.
points. And now OG just trying to stall for
was
as
a
long
good
as
wall,
possible.
but-
You're happy with this if you're Primus though.
You
to
noticed
be fair,
that
Jake,
Seeker stood on the railings out there?
87% on the points.
Oh, you got
Salty
rolled by the
run back,
bot.
very
Unlucky.
achievable though. This is a point that's difficult to evict the defenders on, and without any ultimates for Primus Tornado, there's nothing they can easily do to rip
will
the fight
return
open
in January.
And, start this engagement. And so, honestly, I could see a long fight here that really brings things back in the favor of Timeless. Anybody's round right here.
Anybody's round and anybody's map. The Timeless just want to end the series here and now. They're going to have to win 2 rounds back-to-back to make that a reality.
You can just feel how evenly matched these teams are, always going blow for blow. No shot unanswered here.
Block.
Yep.
Punch.
Infinite Soul on the point. Kalush is so
help.
low though.
Kalush.
Block.
Desperate help. Receives the lab just in time. RuPaul has just got such a nasty angle too. A little regenerative burst, helping out Vega on the sidelines, who was just poking away at Primus's Tornadoes' backline.
They have to both force out Hawk on point
right
and
now, you're
force high ground.
Good,
this is
especially
crazy.
with the Annihilation. You can stall out for even longer if you really need to.
Seeker gets aggressive, can't find the kill, but stays alive, and Overclock could be exactly what he needs. Hydron's caught, no slide.
Overclock, no health pack available, but it doesn't matter. The sound barrier just in time to save him. Hawk, though, on the point, manages to take care of business, though. A little Arctic chill on Hawk, but I don't think it matters
they flipped
at all.
it back.
Timeless are just clearing this
Wait,
one
I thought Tornado was going to win that.
Has been just such a monster on this Lucio, finding these crucial boosts and kills,
Holy
Jake.
shit.
This is the biggest dogfight I think I've ever seen.
B was clutch, but then they clutched it back.
It's been a while since we've had a purely NA tournament, but I mean, come on, this is the closest one we've ever had.
3 months.
Vying for dominance here. It's a mirror image of ults, right? Blizzard and Beat versus the other 3 available for Primus Tornado. But
Jake just said something about being the first NA tournament in a long time, vying for dominance.
Maybe the backline.
Oh, they want to go hard, they want to go
I
fast.
kind of don't mind region lock tournaments.
Except for Seeker RuPaul, but it
I actually wish we kind of got to see more of them.
Wow, 1 year.
But no, Hydron opens it up with a
I think so months. I had a bologna and cheese before I started stream. Does that count?
99%. Timeless, where you at? No supports left, and with RuPaul and Vega dead, look at the health bars just quickly being whittled away, and now a desperation touch. They got to be able to find this pick. Hawk is on HP.
They got him.
Slain by Ultraviolets. Where's the touch? I mean, seriously.
They don't have
Vega,
touch.
RuPaul go down. A Primus Tornado.
Holy shit! They actually won that.
Map number
We're going to map 7.
A 2-0 on Antarctic Peninsula. I told you it was going all the way, Jake.
We asked, and the Primus Tornado boys delivered.
Damn.
I mean, come on. This is so incredibly close. I will say, though, Timeless, they've got the edge right now, right? They've got the map pick. They can set the tone for our decider map.
I don't know.
The map pick's not
I mean, to be honest with you, for the longest time, we've never really had, like, regional tournaments, really, you know? Because, like, all the tournaments that were done were really small, so, like, obviously, like, most of the time, EU and NA are kind of like grouped together sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no typically each region having a tournament. I wish we kind of had a tournament like that, where it was like each region, you know? Like, not like, I know we had World Cup, right? Like, other than World Cup, where we have like each region, and then the best of those regions move on, you know? Kind of like World Cup, but instead of just like one single nation, you know?
Now. They've gotten over the clutch. It's whatever at this point. Just get him out of here. Oh, the Hanzo skin.
So
it's a flex. I like this one. Hey, I got the same loadout on that skin.
Potential.
Oh, yeah?
Potential's there.
Colors, actually.
Yeah, man after my own heart. Same bow, same color.
Big fan. All right, straight
That's all the Hanzo we're gonna
see. Was good back.
Yes.
Noise for me.
Wait, what?
Holy shit, how do you get a pick?
Right, set the tone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Sure. Random high school. Seeker switches instantly and gets blown up. It's going to be a tough place to really dislodge Primus Tornado, Jake. It's not like old Ryan comps where everybody's kind of swinging at each other. These fights last eons
with the casters. That's why I never watched it live.
Sometimes, though, just goes in a flash. One of these picks, these DPS, so explosive.
I mean, that's not the worst, but they also have to fill airtime, you know?
See it once, now we have to see it from the other side from Timeless. Oh, there you go. 1 HP. Gets out. All good. Now Collusion, a little bit of trouble. There you go. That's who you want to see opening things up. Seeker. Nice little lamp on the point there, saving Colluge. Nice trades, though. I mean, Sam at least gets sugar-free. Spawn, obviously, is isn't crazy for them, so they are going to be able to take big Earls, which is going to be most important here. Again, a lot of AoE, we've talked it to death, to be honest with you, but the Vortex and the Disruptor shot, people coming through these choke points, you can really get
there
was
probably more to that
not
too.
to mention the Maywall, right? The most
you gotta know that like there was a YouTube
choke.
deal, like they were getting paid by YouTube to have
Timeless can't hold the top of big Earls.
Watch League there.
You know, keep moving.
So there was probably a required amount of hours.
Should be a longer, more drawn out
how many
fight
hours they needed to have the show.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. Unless I have a window. Oh. Tango's kind of nasty, forces Primus Tornado down to the low ground, with OG dead. Good luck running away, but Colosseo gets booped. Goodbye, Annihilation. Oh, you had an ult? Not anymore.
That's a big ult to lose right there.
Just completely deletes the ultimate on his own. Window comes out though, Hawk. Maybe gonna have to play this slow.
Yeah, jumps back down onto the Mega Health pack. All good as Hydron picks up a clean kill onto
Hydron
Seeker.
hits the flank.
He's actually in the back line right now, just hovering around this mini health pack. Oh, nice little boop, but still connects the slide with the high ground and manages to get back up and join the rest of his team. Sound barrier coming through from Vega just to sustain them through this blizzard, and it's just kills. You need to find them with your Hydron. He is going to pop the overclock. A high chance of success right now, but he's only got Hawk in his sightlines. Jumps up to height. Is going to extend that Annihilation for Hawk almost. And with Colosseo, the only one touching the point right now is going to be the main focus. 5-4 Timeless. A soundbite from Primus Tornado.
He just starts fucking blocking.
And now
so funny.
Trying to check Hydron on that high ground. Hydron eventually falls. The focus fire too good for Timeless.
And Sam, ice bucking in the middle of the team, gonna be very vulnerable, very exposed.
Double lamp, kill the lamp, kill the lamp, kill the summons.
I feel like I missed something.
Another annihilation from Colosseo. Yes, he's done that much damage. We're still in the same fight.
We'll see if they're able to close it out here. Another set of windows. I mean, so much healing and damage.
There's a minute to go.
I must have missed it while I was pretending to block.
Windows. Create a small house, potentially.
Primus just hanging on here, tooth and nail, won't give an inch for free.
I mean, this is nice defense play here from Primus Tornado, just extending these fights. And if you can end it here, might just look like a clean victory. Sugar Free, he's got Blizzard. Sam very far away from his. Oh, a duel in the skies, a duel in the face, but no one ends up going down.
Just so much
Finally,
sustain.
Sam taken out. This Blizzard opens things up right now for Timeless. Their offense looking good. No more will
Both teams sit there waiting for a kill.
This payload should get it going, and there it is. With 30 seconds to spare, they managed to get the payload in.
Oh, my old heart can't take this, Jack. Come on, this game is way too close. Just ult after ult, and these fights are so uncomfortable, right? Everybody's dropping low. These Baptistes putting in overtime, just trying to keep people alive. And then somehow you have to find kills. I mean, these players are just on a different level right now. North American Overwatch feels like it's at its peak.
Oh, nice flank angle there from Seeker.
Oh, he fell down.
Gets thwarted though with that sound barrier. Later beat. Oh, Seeker didn't quite get it. Might be okay though. We can feign the overhealth, I suppose. Feign confidence as he push up onto the high ground. Taking these stairs is going to be fairly important. Hawk in a little bit of trouble though. Does get lamped after the wall is broken, so is safe for the time being. This annihilation is going to push them forward though. And now Seeker, yeah, in a whole heap of hurt. As soon as you drop down into the low ground, that Baptiste can get on top of you.
Big annihilation, goddamn.
And the burst damage on one target in the calling is going to be very good. Oh,
nice to land.
They really stagger him. Damn.
Stagger him, send him off the map. Maybe boop him
What
with OG to
dicks?
get the ult charge.
Yeah,
Absolute maximum delay. Nothing but perfection in terms of the optimizations here. Comes to map 7, you don't leave anything to chance, right?
Smart.
Absolutely not.
You would regret it if you played anything less than perfect. And these guys, they know how to do it. They know how to optimize everything. Even seeing the little spawn swaps. If you watch the top of your score, when people die, spawn Genji, dash across the spawn, switch your hero. If you don't have ultimate, it's a good play.
Yeah.
If you got ult,
not wrong.
I've made that mistake once.
Do not.
Oh,
yeah.
Right through the top of the window. Seeker not really expecting that one. I mean,
he's cutting them up.
That is just a dirty angle.
That was gross.
Yeah, we take those. That's a big blizzard by Sam.
That was actually so gross.
2 for 1. You don't mind that? Taking the team fight
Holy
victory.
shit.
2 minutes to go as well.
Clock's running down. Route 66 has been the
Yeah,
site
it's
of
nice
a number
though.
of
That was nice though.
ultimate Overwatch finishes, and I mean, this one really feels like it deserves it.
And
Still
ultimate.
anybody's
So
game
Wolf
here.
things the 5 months.
Decent offense or time.
When I
Wanna see a
found
little bit
out
more out
that
of them. One
Primus
more team fight victory.
Tornado was
Get
just
to
the
the end of
first
second, every
Toronto
bit of purpose
Defiant
matters
roster for
And
Overwatch
ult
2
use
minus
fails as well.
so much
May
I was
remind you,
sold.
though, at home. Sugar
Yeah,
Free
they
and
even got the
Hawk,
same
those
logo,
big
just
AoE
like slightly
tools now,
altered.
That Blizzard, that Annihilation. The Hydron just literally playing Overwatch on Timeless right now, jumping super aggro into the caves. Is going to get the speed boost too, so gains a lot of ground. And with Sugar Free dead, I mean, Timeless haven't really got a limb to stand on.
Holy shit, Hydron's locked in.
Retreat is in order.
Yeah, they'll need to do exactly that. Take the reset. Only sound barrier available for Primus Tornado, so
Haka's
not having any way to
coming up.
aggressively rush in this final fight.
This looks pretty good for
chance
Timeless,
to clutch, and Sugar Free onto the Genji. I mean,
Okay, here we go.
I want to believe, but I'm not sure about this.
In the neutral fight,
they have a good
Primus.
advantage.
Oh, I thought they might try and speed on them into the back line. It's actually Timeless that are going to go for this big wraparound. And like you said, Jake, the beat available, Collusion Sam closest to their ult right now, so they're going to be playing for them. A dash and the deflect already used from the Genji. Oh, the move into the sky doesn't quite connect OG before he gets the sound barrier off.
Boosts him high enough to maybe kill him.
Receive it though, which might be a bit of a problem. He does end up going
Hawk
down
gets
to the
some kills.
annihilation. So yes, in fact, it was quite
One of them was a
large
lamp.
one. Lamp's already been utilized. An overclock from Seeker. He's going to have to clutch something up here. There's so many low health members, but he can't connect with anybody. He slides directly into the team fight, but Hawk takes down Sam. The May Blizzard is absolutely massive from Primus, and they lock them out of touching the point. Seeker connecting with body shots, but no initial
what
kill.
a
Shake,
fucking
so can't
nail.
finish that fight for the team.
God damn,
Everybody dancing
dude.
away, and it's Sam from the grave, dead, but his Blizzard cleans the fight up exactly what his team needed. I mean, Sam has been playing so well from the first opening pick out of the doors on this last map. He's really been turning it up, finding great value on the May. And Sugar Free even felt like, I've got to get off May here. Kind of questionable, but at this point, Timeless, I don't question anything they do in the overtime. It defies all reason to me. Just like do whatever you guys feel, because they're on point in those moments. And, I mean, remember, this first point is very winnable on the full hold. This is still winnable for
we almost saw it, to be fair.
Yes, exactly. These fights, they get long, they stagger. You can even 3-fight that first point with a good spawn camp. And so I still feel Timeless very much in
Timeless
this.
Definitely can still win
losing
this.
any confidence just yet. Still, though, if you cap first point, I mean, that box of victory is tantalizingly close. Primus Tornado, you saw Hydron. I mean, Hydron said they're the kings of NA, that they've always been the kings as long as they've been around, and that's been true. Will it be true today, though? Timeless, they fought so hard to even be here. To let it end with a full hold on Route 66, that would be something special.
A legendary ending, that is for sure. Map number 7 decided here en route. Hydron holding that trophy. You best believe he wants that to be a real one. Whole lot of prize money on the line as well. Worth remembering.
A little Sonic out of the spawn from Sam. Maybe clear the train. Doesn't even want to do it, though. Not even worth it. He knows what the enemy team's doing. There's no question at this point. Comes the comp, comes the position. They know what to expect. It's about brawling it out from here.
Who can get the first pick? Hydron with a decent spot.
Oh,
Dude, every time the Sojourn shot goes off, you know,
oh! Seeker drops the
you just
low
know
ground
something's
and
about to
drops
happen.
Straight 9 feet in the dirt. This is a little bit of an odd situation now. I mean, you're just going to have to die point, ideally, just to still time for as long as possible. Very good opening pick from Hydron. Primus, they're going to get the payload going.
Yeah, they didn't get as much time, I think, as they wanted.
You're gonna find
They probably wanted to have something more like a minute off the clock, at least.
Seeker, you got to shrug that one off and get right back into the fight.
35, 45 seconds, not bad.
Ground to Hydron. The moment you start cowering on Sojourn, the moment
you can farm Railgun off wall
positions to the enemy, you've already lost.
Farming off anything.
So you got to play with
Top
confidence
lamp,
no matter
Torg
what's
going
going
turret,
on.
Well,
Nay wall,
shot,
shields.
Peeking out like there. I mean, this is the thing with these compositions.
Scary.
It's
Those
very
icicles.
scary. Icicles plus
Rails.
the railgun. Yeah. Insta-kills are happening. Ultraviolets. I mean, even Hydron.
Hydron's got a shot here. Scary moment for Seeker. No shot. He's got to play scared.
Still very much willing to take the fight to them, though. These off-angles Seeker is taking right now, just so clean. He is going to get dealt with, though. Hydron and Ultraviolet are pushing him on this cave side. Vega 1 HP, manages to get to Team Rest of Time, but no, OG manages to find a flank. Primus Tornado just going to run it down now, you'd imagine. No speed boost. Here comes the Blizzards, though. Sam manages to throw his out. Is there any freezes? Hawk gets frozen in the Mega Health Pack room, and no health pack to be had either. Timeless just trying to survive in this fight. Primus Tornado in a prime position.
That doesn't look bad here. They actually look pretty good.
Revenge, Jake.
And Vega has the sound.
Wait, they're committing ults?
Can save his team.
Freeze.
The freeze
Whoa.
is massive.
2 minutes to go.
Wow, they really went for that.
Back with vengeance. Takes down Sam and the delay too.
Beautiful
on
delay.
Ultraviolet.
And Hydron slips out with his life, but wait, Seeker doesn't want to let him leave. This would be a great pick to stall more time. Okay, doesn't find it. Man, these teams are balanced on the edge of a knife here. So incredibly
I can't believe they
even
committed
after all
the
that
mail
chaos,
and
it's the same
Ramatra
two
ult.
ultimates and Overclock.
I mean,
Overclock
it
has been
wasn't
the
the
story
worst
of this
idea.
tournament,
They had. I saw the
defining
vision,
moments
but
time and time again. And who
gonna be
better to
a
take
little
this
scary
final
here.
contest for the grand finals than Seeker and Hydron?
Both on their respective high grounds as well. Looks like Seeker, once again, just looking for these flank angles. Can't quite find any right now. Bit of an odd spot to be in if you're Hydron.
They
Can't
baits
quite
attention.
spot Seeker out, and you got to headshot him. You got to get him out of here. That's the main source of damage. There's the sound barrier in response to Seeker pulling the overclock. Sound barrier 2, Vega almost hit with the Ajax.
Held that
but the
sound
Lamb's there
barrier.
to
They were
save him.
waiting for
all
that.
on the sound barriers, all on the Sojourns too. That overhealth is going to fade away. Rupal going pretty low, hits the shift to heal all the way back up. That wall not quite not
Nice
so
to have
great.
that
though.
window
It's
during.
so
Oh,
ruined. 50 seconds to go.
It would be nice to have that
Seeker
window
finds
during the
opening
railgun ult.
pick.
Seeker, that could be it. That could be all they need. Can they find any more frags? No. Primus Tornado wisely back out. They want
Tornado doesn't
one
have
more
any
safe
ults.
contest,
This
but
is
they're
not
coming
good for them.
into a sugar-free Blizzard here. 90% on that ultimate, and in overtime, in these contested chokes by the Mega, Blizzard, one of the most potent ultimates in Overwatch. This is exactly the moment to pop it in. OG, you've got to be perfect with this speed boost. You've got to get your teammates out of the freeze.
Yeah.
Time is truly
They get
on
hit
the
by
clutch
this mail.
Kings. If
Oh
they gotta-
boy.
They're going to do it. They better do it now.
Sam's coming up 0-2, but
15
he's
seconds
not that
to go
close.
Even I'm losing track of time.
He's close,
Hydron
but
going pretty
in
low,
these types of
and
fights,
healing
it
from
feels
OG
like it's
just
forever.
to keep him in this fight.
Blizzard available, coming out of the main group.
Oh no, there goes Kalush. And Ultraviolet. Oh my god.
Decimates Primus Tornado, the Blizzard to end all Blizzard. Timeless, clutch Kings.
Dude, they got
are now just the
everybody.
Kings of NA.
They literally
Primus
got
Tornado taking
everybody.
down Route 66, a 7.
Dude, Timeless is like the
victory
Clutch
for
Kings. They
Timeless.
actually clutch so
Snatching
many
the crown out of
games.
Hydron's hands. What an unbelievable comeback, time and time again from Timeless. Over time, they're just different.
They
Not
are
seven,
just built
different.
My
Insane.
God. There's nothing better than winning an overtime push.
Yeah, some teams work well under pressure.
On a map
Some
that
teams
needs
don't.
you to keep you in that series, and now they do it on Route 66, claiming the trophy, claiming the prize money, and crowning themselves king.
Oh my God, Jack!
Guys,
There
I
you
saw
go.
it coming. I had the
You
prep.
won a grand final? That was closer than any Overwatch League grand final we ever damn seen.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of true.
No, it's very
One of the
true,
best
very
grand
true.
finals
Not
we've
wrong,
ever seen of any
actually.
tournament in
Tier 2
Overwatch.
built so different, man.
The level of competition in NA, guys. Come on.
I like,
It's the best region.
as excited as I am, I'm also just so annoyed that it always goes
Someone
to
just got really
overtime.
mad that Jake said
Stuff
that
like
out loud.
With time, I was like, what? Just do it from the get-go. Like, why are you
Yeah, we
waiting so
honestly,
long?
real talk,
Clutch G.
I think
They
region
built
lock
different.
tournaments
They are built different.
and then
back
go
in
into
here.
like a
Oh, yeah,
region-wide
All
tournament.
right, so we start with
Or,
like,
sorry,
the Genji
global
right into
tournament
the
would be
Reaper
insane.
Overclock, which is kind of wild because there's so many ways of dealing with this, or just like kiting the Genji. But Sugar Free, he's been here before. He knows his way around this kind of setup here. The Rupal Kiriko, by the way, also really dirty stuff. On a King's Row, of course, we get much more of this sort of mirror. And again, like, we see these teams not make a lot of progress sometimes on the attacking side. Like, this is where I'm thinking, hold on, like, Timeless, they got something a little bit special here. Primus Tornado, when we went over towards the flashpoint, though, I was like, okay.
If we're being
Feel like
honest
they're
here,
starting to find
Lucio's
themselves here,
ult needs a
stabilize that little bit
nerf,
more. They
no?
look really quite effective here. I don't know, man. Like, Timeless, man, they do.
Yo, whatever in the fuck you're smoking, I need a very large dose. Like the biggest bag you could legally give me, because that's some good shit.
It's actually... See, the thing is, like, usually I would say you need so much...
Dude, I never thought I'd see the day where somebody came in my chat and said, Lucio ult needs a nerf.
Everything needs to go right
Look at how
for
far
you and
behind
your
they are.
team.
Look how far behind.
Exactly. But like for Timeless, even with a newer player like Vega, who like went toe to toe with everyone else on the server, incredible that they had that capacity to just keep on going and having the confidence.
Like, we know B is probably like one of the worst support ults, right? Like, only arguably is Valk and Coalescence. Maybe.
This last moment, we called it. The Blizzard has to be perfect.
That was like-
man, he's been spot on. Again, he knows there's an ice block here, but the fact that it gets the Ramatra for free because the wall.
Hell, even Coalescence has a lot of use.
That is so sick. Massive clutch play here. Timers always come up with the goods there in those overtime scenarios, man.
That's just a monster performance.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love that you highlighted
Oh, Tree could be actually as well.
today and so far.
Tree
everything
could
we've
definitely
seen
be
from
as
him
well.
in
I mean,
tournaments,
Tree's much better
willingness
than it
to
used to
actually
be.
risk his life
Tree is actually like
right? Putting
a
himself
better
in harm's way,
old Brig
taking
rally, so
vision
it's still
aggro,
not
forcing
the
maybe to take a
worst,
turn,
but
thinking they're gonna get the kill on him, and time
Tree-
and time again
well,
he slips away on low
Tree
HP.
can be
Yes,
clutch.
sometimes
Yeah, you're
that
not
results
wrong,
in death,
but
if you're
in
consistent
terms
enough,
of like
if you're
most
that's a
impactful
play that
support
adds
ult,
to your team, right? Makes you more threatening. That
and, like,
adds more space to your DPS. You're almost tanking on Lucio.
like Tree's
but
not
again,
bad. Like
don't
that's like
try
saying
to
like
sit
Valk
home,
is
kid.
bad
You gotta
or
be very
Coalescence is
good.
bad.
If
You know?
slip up, you're just feeding. So he's playing to the limit. It's what I expect to see in Tier 1 Overwatch League competition. Not what I expect to see from up-and-coming players. So I think he's kind of
He is just a huge BAP lamp.
Absolutely, and for him to be able to do that in such a star-studded roster as well.
Some of you guys
for
need
him
to just
draw the eye
do me a favor.
towards himself, but
Close
not to the rest
chat
of the
for the
roster.
day. You can
That's
still
phenomenal
watch the stream, but
performance.
close
Of course,
chat.
the entire
Just go full
team
screen,
there,
okay?
absolute blast watching
Guys,
them now.
just close.
And it's
You know,
Dorado.
see this button right here?
Sovereign.
Boom. Just do that for the rest of the day.
Well, yeah, I mean,